I am
Yes.
ready.
Yes.
Need to log into Roll20 first, but yeah.
Well, while Torm is doing his things, the Conditions might want to explain what happened last time.
Yeah, who was last?
I don't know.
I haven't summarized things in a long time, I think.
Go, do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I remember from last time was that we were going along a road towards our destination, the mountains. And on the way, I was scouting ahead. Oh, I see a new icon from Seagrum. Nice. Ooh. Anyway, so I was scouting ahead and I saw two wolves with riders that turned out later to not be wolves, but whatever. And I ran away, and I think Dak and X tried to sneak towards the place where I saw them.
Yeah, and I was really good at it.
Yeah, you were really good, but really slow. So Dak was first to see that no one was there anymore, and we kind of panicked all together. And so we took a different road, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, we went through the forest with the...
Yeah, we went through the forest.
Oh, I just remember
WC.
WC is still in the woods
Oh boy,
right now.
poor lad.
Maybe she's got me already.
Is this a lad or a lass? Have we already determined this?
It's a lass.
A lass, okay, it's a lass. WC is a lass, okay. The name. What does it stand for anyway?
That's a Critical Role insider joke. I will post the comic later.
It stands for water closet.
Yeah, and that's
So
like
really
that-
it does? It does? Oh god.
that,
I thought it was a coincidence.
No, that's okay. Originally, it was WC for Winter's Crest because that's like Christmas in the Critical Role universe. But then Caleb, who is Zemnian, aka German, said, "You know what? WC means in Zemnian toilet," and then it kind of stick.
I thought it was just a unlucky coincidence. Okay, I'm smarter now.
It was lucky.
Anyway, we left WC behind in the woods to sneak towards a sound I heard. And it turned out to be lots of goblins that were besieging a cave of sorts, apparently. And Sigrun wasn't as sneaky as the rest, so she got spotted, I think. And the wolves, well, wargs, whatever. Are they called wargs? I keep forgetting.
They're called
Wargs.
Wargs.
Because they speak Goblin.
Yeah, Wargs speak Goblin. This is.
And some speak common, apparently. Yeah, well, Sigrun got spotted and we got attacked and we fought. And lots of people almost died. Mostly, I think, everyone.
Mostly everyone.
And what?
Mostly everyone, yeah.
Yeah, mostly everyone.
No.
But then, what?
I'm pretty sure I didn't actually get that close to die.
I had to heal you though.
True.
Okay, I think you did
Fine.
get pretty close.
And then we killed lots of goblins and the wargs too, but 3 of them I think ran away.
Yep.
And then we went inside the cave after some discussing with some other goblins that were inside. Some diplomacy, masterful diplomacy.
After
After the battle.
After Sigrun threw in a glowing grenade.
Yes. What are they called? Flares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was lots of discussing. And then the goblins let us in and surrounded us in their cave hole and told us that they are actually from the Clay Clan, but they don't like the Clay Clan anymore. They kind of split. It's complicated, and they told us that we need to run away soon because there's gonna be reinforcements, but no one knows when the reinforcements will come to get us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was talk about some virus. Sigrun said that the goblins are maybe befallen by a virus.
Yeah, Sigrun's been keeping stuff from us.
Yeah, they all have rabies.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was my
Very
summary.
racist.
Yay!
Yay, I love it.
Well done, summarizing what we did a week ago. Okay then. Well, that is. I didn't hear any major faults in there. So you're standing in the cave that you see here, and yeah, the fire is there. They're clearly packing up, so it's quite busy. You can hear sort of in the distance. You can hear people sort of running around, and occasionally you hear like water splashing from when someone walks through the water.
Somebody place plants into the river.
I wouldn't call it a river, I'd at most call it a stream, but yes. So it will take like 10 minutes or so, maybe between 10 and 20 minutes to sort of basically have everyone take something and put it on the back and start moving.
So it's not enough for a short rest.
It's not enough for a short rest.
I mean, if we stay an extra 10 minutes, it's enough for a short rest, isn't it? Isn't it an hour? A short rest?
And a short rest is an hour, yes.
Well, it's an hour.
But then at the same time, since a short rest is just is non-strenuous activity, so if you manage to avoid avoid any lengthy combat, you can get a short rest.
Oh yes.
But yeah, you still
How
need.
long has this conversation in this cave taken?
Boy.
Because I've been sitting on the floor the whole time.
Yeah.
And all I did was mildly scheme with Artiel to kill all of the goblins. But
You were
apart from
talking
that,
to yourself.
I will say that it has been
not
like
strenuous.
15 minutes already.
GM is not giving us a short rest.
So basically, once everyone starts moving, you need to avoid combat for another 15 minutes.
That should be possible, I hope.
You could do this.
Can we not fight something for 15 minutes, please?
Well, let's
say that.
let's
Don't
consult
say that.
the die.
Oh, don't say that.
That's a natural one.
Oh, so that
You don't know if
means-
that's good or bad. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either really
Yeah.
good or really bad.
Outside of the cave, there's already 20 goblins waiting.
Yeah. So you walk to the cave entrance, 20 goblins, and turn back around. Back into the cave.
Okay, so what do you do in the 10 to 20 minutes where people are packing up, and do you help them pack up? Do you...
Absolutely.
I will help this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I thought you were going to ask if he was hot for some reason.
I think you mean that guy.
Who's guy?
Which guy?
This
Which
guy.
guy?
Didn't
White
you
guy?
mean...
Oh, okay.
oh,
Let me
right.
try if we can...
Hang on.
I mean,
Hey.
I mean, what? Oh, what's
Hey.
his name?
Yeah.
Goblin names, man.
There
Yay!
you go.
Yeah, I will help. Yeah. This one is more easy. I will help him.
Okay.
Not like this.
Can anyone see me measuring things, or is this just on my screen?
I can only see the distance, but not
Yeah,
the...
same. It's messed up again, I don't know why.
I probably... do you have hide, show to others or hide from others?
No, I have show to others. And I don't see it myself, so I only see the distance as well.
I can see Ziggy there with Kira.
Well, it doesn't really matter at this point, so moving on. So, unless... Does anyone want to do something in this time span that you have?
Yes. I want to talk to the leader guy.
You can do that. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about what would he, what convinced him to finally leave, and what would he have been doing, say, 10 years ago when the clan was still in a point where he would want to be?
I don't understand. So you want to ask what he... Okay, so I
What convinced
understand...
him to change, and what was he doing 10 years ago, isn't?
Okay.
Goblins have very long lives.
Yeah, that's like a third of a goblin's life. That's very much.
Yeah. So he will go... so what convinced them was that the structure inside changed. So it was so the casts were sort of dissolved slightly, and it was more and instead of this sort of divide and conquer, it was more one follow all follow one, or one all follow a few, and that and stocks and the group here doesn't think that is the goblin way.
Can I hear this?
You would overhear parts of it.
I have like one ear turned to them.
You would overhear definitely parts of it. Anything else? And yeah, I mean, 10 years ago he was a kid.
Okay, I have what I need to know.
Yep. And anything else, anyone?
I want to talk to the Kyra.
I'm not going to stop you.
Come on.
The Kyra. The Kyra.
Yes.
We need to get rid of these goblins.
We'll try and get rid of.
What do you think?
I'm gonna cast message, and I'm gonna message Sigrun, being like, "You wanna kill all of these goblins? Like now?"
Not
Can't reply to
now,
this
but
message.
yes.
I cast message again. We're gonna have this. Just assume we're having this conversation through message. I don't want it to be overheard.
Talking in front of them.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, you might have a problem with that. You can reply to this message.
It wouldn't have a problem with that because she was part of a caste system which they dislike. She won't have any problems.
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm just here along for the ride. Whatever you want to do, you can reply to this message. Actually, me and Artiel had a great plan for ambushing everyone in this room and murdering them. You'd be quite pleased and proud to know. You can reply to this message.
Good. I think either we do it now, or I don't think we should do it now. I think once we are well rested, we will have a greater advantage. And they might still provide us useful information until...
15 minutes, Sigrun.
Yeah, I have this whole arrow sticking out of me and stuff, so I think, yeah, we're probably good. You can reply to this.
Well,
Do you want me to orchestrate this via message? You can reply to this message?
What did you say?
Do you want me to inform the others via message? You can reply to this message.
Maybe not right now, but yes, pretty soon. Once we get going.
Okay.
And with
In
that,
the meantime,
in the meantime, do you have anything, Archel?
I just watch the others and try to see what they're doing. Like, I don't wanna really help. I just wanna look busy as if I was helping.
oh boy, I'm really good at this in real life.
Okay, I mean,
But I
that-
keep an eye on everyone because I still don't really trust that we're gonna not be killed or something.
I will help Strut as much as possible. I'm a little like when goblins blush. Is this like red or dark green?
Red and green cancel out, right? So it's black.
That's kind of really metal.
I'm going to say that it definitely gets a little darker.
That is cool.
The color would still mostly be green, sort of darker green. What do you get when you mix green and red?
I have no idea. I'm not an artist.
Okay.
Arty.
Green and red gives you black.
Oh.
Because they're on the opposite side. They're complementary colors.
Okay, goblins
Oh, yeah,
blush
yeah.
black.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be black. It would just be really. It would just be quite dark.
I figured. And I will ask him. Where'd you get the scar on your cheek?
He'll, let me see here. Dun,
This is probably information that the GM has not prepared.
I just need to roll how old he is, actually. Okay, he's quite young. So he'll go. He'll just got it from a raid.
Really fits you.
Thank you.
It's a Casanova, this one.
This is gonna be great. Yeah, that's all I do, and continue have him packing up it.
In the background, like while me and Sigrun are having our conversation, I can like see Yiggs desperately trying to flirt with this goblin. and I message Sigrun being like, "Yeah, sure, we can do it, but I get to kill that one."
Fine with me.
Dibs. Dibs, you can reply to this message.
Oh, eggs.
Boy.
I didn't expect that. Well, you. I mean, let's drag you over to this map and zoom in as far as possible, which isn't far enough. So, what is going to happen now is that yeah, the time passes and we basically all meet up outside of the cave, and
Time passes. Does this mean we get a short rest?
No.
it
I
means
don't think so.
you're still 15 minutes away from a rest. So basically everyone meets up outside, and now you can see that the other goblins from the cave were women and children. And as I said before, only about 5 would be considered like warriors of some type. And they basically just going standing there for a moment until Stocks just goes that direction, and he's basically moving southeast, so that direction. Oh boy, that's
Oh
way
boy.
too fast. That is
How many are there? Like, let me see them.
oh right. There are about, let me get the number. So excluding you, so 6, 8, 10. So there are about 15.
Oh, so 10 civilians. Like.
And how many? Oh well, and 5 of them are combat worthy. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have women and little itty bitty baby goblins, so you.
yeah, well, who cares about those?
Yeah, I messaged Sigrun. So, I mean, you know, we murder sometimes, and mostly I'm fine with it, because, you know, whatever. But these goblins don't seem like a massive threat. They seem like they just want to run away, and it also seems like most of them are unarmed civilians.
The civilians only if they fight back.
Oh, Sigrun is showing her dark side.
Just so you know, I'm not killing civvies.
Sure.
Okay.
I won't either unless they start to attack us.
Also, you owe me one.
Okay, are we moving now? Are we on?
Yeah, I was wondering if there will be a reply, but it seems not. So yes, you are moving, and I need to see if. And now I need to know where you are. You moving with them? Are you leaving them? Are you walking ahead of them to scout? Are you staying behind to guard?
I am walking next to the guy.
Next to Stroot?
Yes,
Sorry.
the camera is directly behind me. With it like a dagger.
Yeah. The Kyra's like, and storms off up front. Starts killing recon. Yeah, I'm gonna scout ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna be behind them.
Okay,
With an
so
hour, a bit, so I can see anything.
Siggy behind. Then we have Iggs.
I keep glancing back and giving death glares to the goblin that he's talking to.
Iggs is cuddling in the middle.
You didn't have to say it like this.
But he did.
It's too late now.
It's on
And
recording.
Oh no.
Art. We need a drawing. We need a picture of it.
Dak
Ling, ling.
is up ahead. And Archer.
Perception.
I will stay near Sigrun, just chilling, because I don't want to be among the goblins, right? Like if cuddling them.
I think you're all not really picturing the height of goblins. Like, you would stick out. You would
Yeah.
definitely be able to look above their heads, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
They're like half your size. So you could be inside the group and still like, yeah.
And still be not involved at all.
Hang on. Oh, right. Give me a moment. I seem to have forgotten to change the stream title.
I still have some questions for
Okay. I still need 5 more
Just saying.
seconds.
Just saying.
Update information. There we go. Okay. What questions do you have? And the rest roll perception.
Oh boy.
First of all, I will whip out my secret weapon, because I have taken the eyes of the...
Oh. Oh.
God, you're nat 1 and you still beat me.
I
My
offered
first
you
roll
one.
of the reputation is a 1.
I offered the Kyra one and she didn't want it because apparently she doesn't know the meaning of it. So instead, I will offer one of them girls.
Okay. I mean, he'll accept it. Would roll a charisma check for me.
Boy.
And
Does it already? Yeah, it's on. Does it?
oh
Very
right,
good.
because
Oh, that's not good. I'm not giving off a good vibe at the moment. Like,
no.
there's
the
still
prob-
blood. Like,
Yeah,
running from my mouth.
I mean, you're still basically bandaged, and your brain isn't as up to date on goblin behavior, especially not from a different clan.
Spending too much time around us.
Yeah, and
I'm humanized.
and I will say this. I mean, it's not you. Like, you know, eyeballs are still appreciated, so you're not making it worse for yourself. But he doesn't seem to respond well to your flirting. At this point.
At this point, alright. Just wait until I get my 2 points of exhaustion. Wait. Yeah. After this, I will ask him, hey, how exactly did you recognize me back then? Was it because the shaman guy yelled that it's me? Like, what gives me away? Because when we're in an area where there's a bounty on my head, I would like to, kind of give me away.
Your description has been passed around.
Yeah, but
And, well, you match that description.
out of character, probably 90% of other goblin women would match the description.
Yeah, 90% of other goblin women are also warlocks walking around with a paladin and a...
No,
they won't know that, to be fair.
They wouldn't know this. But I mean, like, the black hair and the green and... Okay, I'm pretty
Well,
sure that
let's-
goblins have
Let's
not
put
a
it
hard
this
time.
way. There are more than one reason, and not all of them are known to you. So, you walk. So you start walking, and no combat arises in the first 15 minutes. So you get a short rest.
Yay!
Can I just spend my hit dice? Do I click on the hit dice for this?
What do I get back from a short rest?
Nothing changed when I clicked on it.
No. Big same.
Can I just, this isn't working.
Oh, nothing changed. Okay.
How am I, how do
I
I
mean-
spend my hit dice?
You click on hit dice,
Yay!
and you can spend up to your, you know, whatever you
Oh,
have.
okay.
So you spend hit dice to heal up during a short rest.
Oh. Oh, nice.
That's 11. Lord.
And for rules clarification, you regain half at a short rest, at a long rest. My apologies. So half the amount of hit
Rounded
dice.
up or down?
Down at least one. So, everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking in with Sigrun from my position at the front. I'm gonna drop a message every now and then, just to let them know that things are clear, and also that means that they can communicate with me should they decide to murder everyone.
I'm still desperately tired, trying to get into the trance.
Yeah, and
Discreetly, like not really, like, just trying to
Desperately.
talk, like trying to talk. Right? You're not so desperate that I am.
okay, so you start walking and you come across a path that seems to be turning towards. That seems to be going. Sort of. What would that be? That would be. That goes south and sort of very quickly sort of turns southeast, and uh, and obviously the other direction would be sort of a little bit of north, but mostly towards the east, and Stocks sort of goes will be faster on the road and starts turning east. Let me make sure that I got the directions correct first. And yes, because he then goes. We don't want to go to near elven cities if we can avoid it. And yeah, he starts the group starts walking down that way. And yeah, so you walk along for quite a while, a few hours at this point. And let's see here. I need to make a check here. Okay, yeah, that's. Now I've got a question. The Kyra and Archel, how much further forward do you walk?
Me?
Yeah, well, you two are walking up ahead.
No, I
was walking with Sigrun.
Oh, sorry.
Within eye line. I don't want to leave eyesight, but I want to, like... I don't know, I'm bad at judging distances. 60 feet?
Okay, 20 meters, yeah. So...
Just so I've got a bit of early warning, so I can still make it back to the group if I need to.
Yeah. So,
What time of the day is it? Sorry.
it would now be, let me see, so... you're waking up, you were staring, then day 50, meeting them. I would say that it's sort of early afternoon.
Okay.
So it's like in the middle of the night for goblins.
I mean, don't forget that if you live in caves, night and day don't have as much of a meaning.
Yeah. Just dark or it's dark.
They all work the night shift. Don't mean anything
And Takara, you sort of hear water splashing as if from a stream of some sort. And I'm gonna move over here.
Splashing is in just stream noises, or splashing is in something in a stream?
No, it's just the stream. So the stream goes goes there. Oh right, you are now heading that direction. So east is that direction. So yeah, do place yourself on the map, the Kyra.
Oh, the Kyra, okay.
Uh-oh.
Me!
Yay!
It's you.
I don't think I get any spell slots back on a short rest. That's a shame.
I was gonna suggest a long rest, but that's not possible yet, so...
Don't drain the GM's nerves too much or he will throw help or something.
So the Kyra,
Oh.
you basically when you sort of walk up, you sort of see the stream, and on the cliffs left and right. Let me get the distance quickly. Oh right, I haven't changed the distance here. And
You see an ancient sapphire dragon.
Please don't!
No.
I know it's called Dungeons and Dragons, but
no,
you
it's
still
not
fight the
that.
dragon?
Basically, you see. I need to be on with the right. You basically see two goblins sort of standing watch, and I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if they spot you.
You gotta
oh no!
specifically just deck saving, not stealth running.
Yeah, dexterity saving
guys.
throw. WC is with you.
Okay, good.
We forgot
Okay.
WC. Okay.
She's with us. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's
That would
yeah.
that would be terrible.
Yeah. So
I would feel.
so basically,
That's nice.
you see them and you freeze in order to avoid them spotting you, and you can. They don't seem to have noticed you just yet, but they are looking in your direction.
Okay. I would like to very, very stealthily remove myself from the road and get into the trees at the side of the road.
I will point out that the rest of the group is still moving on.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast message at Sigrun and be like, 2 goblins up ahead on rock, stop everyone. And then I'm going to send the same thing to Yiggs. And then the same thing to Artiel, just to, you know. But I do them immediately after each other, so it's like
It's
all
a
of the
group
responses
call.
are coming back at the same time. So I can't hear what I'm saying.
And roll stealth while the rest of you respond to. How do you act when the message comes in?
I
I'm
run
gonna
up.
s- I'm gonna say that we should all stop.
in
Danger up
what-
ahead.
Stock sort of okay, so holds the hand up and the whole group sort of moves, and Stocks then sort of basically waves the fighters forward while sort of gesturing to the others to step away from the road and into the bushes next to it. And he then waits, sort of then crouches down and follows the others since he's not a fighter.
I'm gonna message back. I'm gonna use my message response, okay? The Cairo. Update the message. The people are halted.
Update on situation. 2 goblins still standing atop rock. Shall I go kill him? You can respond to this message?
I have nothing against it.
The Kyra,
Yeah.
you see one of this goblin sort of turn around for a short moment and sort of lean down a bit, and he then goes to pet the warg that comes up.
Roll for
Oh.
ward.
He gives him
War.
Quick update. Quick update. They are not alone. They have. Well, I see at least one warg. These could be the riders from earlier. We either get in a full fight or we go around. You can reply to this message.
Is it easier to ambush them or to avoid them?
I mean, they have the high ground. It's gonna be tough to get up on them without them seeing us. And ambushing them is probably gonna be fairly noisy. And we don't know how many of them there are. But I feel like going around is gonna be a real pain.
Last time we saw a scout group there was 2, so probably 2 goblins to a ward.
Alright, who do you think's probably... Who's going to be best at killing something from a range? Probably Yiggs, right?
Yes, I would think so.
Okay.
Yes, ask the Goblin.
Hey
who
Yiggs!
has
How's
the-
it going?
I will point out that you do have 5 goblin archers from the.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I have my flashbots back.
Hold on, Yiggs, I'll call you back. And then I message Sigrun again.
Hold the line.
And be like, hey Sigrun, if we get in a fight, that would be a great moment to spring an ambush on the people, the goblins.
Yes.
Shall we get them involved?
Yes.
Question mark? Okay. Alright, now
If we win, then we have an easier fight. If they lose, then we tried to save.
Yeah, okay. I message Yiggs again. Hi Yiggs, it's me again. So,
Yeah, hi.
there's... Yeah. I have to cast message again now, you've already replied. Wow, how come you hung up on me like that? So, we've got there's some goblins ahead, as I said. And I was hoping that you could get some of those goblin pals of yours up here to help me shoot them. Also, if you want to throw purple magic at them or whatever, that would be cool too. You can reply to this.
You hear that? You hear Dakaro. You
What
hear
was
that?
that?
You hear a sneeze from somewhere
Okay.
from up ahead, but it was definitely not these 2 guys.
I
So-
need to reply, right?
What's the I mean, can you? Yes, you can. Yeah.
What?
Yiggs can still reply to me.
Yeah, I will say I'm on my way. I will inform the other 5 archers, right?
Yeah.
Inform the 5 archers what Kairos plan is, and we will sneak forward.
I have some questions about terrain,
Yeah.
specifically elevation. So, is this going, like, from where I am, it goes down into a stream, like a bit, right?
Yeah. So it
And
goes.
then, like, up the other side.
Yeah. So let me just paint in the sort of. Let me
Yeah,
get.
because I want to know what basically I just want to know what I can see from my position and what I can't. So I assume I
So
can't
it's-
see behind sort of here because this is like
No,
a hill,
that is definitely elevated. Let me just quickly draw in.
and I can't see anything behind there either.
So this is more or less elevated.
Okay.
This bit is elevated. Then
How loud was that sneeze?
I mean, it was quiet. It was quieter than what I could reasonably do here.
Was it the sort of sneeze that came from 90 feet away? Or 9 meters? What?
Was it the goblin?
That's feet. That I haven't changed the distance. Let me quickly.
Is that a 90 feet sneeze?
Okay, so now it's in so now it's in 1.5 meter squares.
Okay. Was it
Imagine how loud it would be.
Sound travels very far, actually.
a 27
Yeah.
meter sneeze?
So it would be further than 10 meters away, and still within hearing range, even through the foresty kind of
That
area.
makes
Hang on,
sense.
this area is also elevated.
I can't see anything on the map.
Oh, I know why you can't see that. Let me.
GM layer?
Yeah, GM layer. Layer, token layer.
Gotcha, yeah.
Oh, there's something.
This layer, token layer.
Ah, perfect.
This.
Ooh.
No, sorry, that was the wrong one. That one, token layer. This. Token layer, and let's remove my mistake over here. There you go.
So I'm
Okay, thanks.
I'm probably like up there,
Yeah.
right? Because I moved
Hiding,
up.
hiding in the bushes, as
Yeah.
usual.
What's my visibility like towards here?
It's rather poor due to the trees in the way.
Right, but I can see down here.
Yes,
I can't obviously can't see past that. And I can sort of see a bit down there, right?
correct.
Alright, I'm gonna sort of move backwards a little bit and inform Yiggs of my rough location via message. Hey Yiggs, we're over here in this bush. Can you and your buds be real quiet, please? Thanks. You can reply to this.
Yeah, sure, as usual, you know me.
That's why I asked. You can reply to this.
We're on our way.
Okay.
We will sneak forward.
Okay, yeah, you can place
I will
yourself on
inform
the map.
them. I will inform them to not make a sound, if possible.
And I would like to.
Just gonna get the
Also, I can't see it. I can't see over there. That hill.
No, you can't see over it. It goes
I can see it,
downhill.
okay.
It
Oh,
goes
okay, yeah,
down
okay,
and
I
then
see.
so that.
I see. Okay. Alright, I would like to. So you're gonna have to translate for me. Oh, they speak a bit of common, don't they?
Yeah, they speak common. It's just no one has used common thus far. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
They're educated goblins.
I'm gonna walk back and be like,
Oh,
Alright.
okay, hold on, I will place my...
Why are there 6? Weren't there 5 battle with the goblins?
"Oh, fine."
Yeah, there are 5.
Hold on!
Oh yeah, I can't count.
That is an
1, 2, 3,
entirely
4.
different matter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, hold on, I will have to...
No, no, don't go it alone.
I'm over here. Hold on. Oh, Johnny, please behave.
Yeah,
Oi.
okay.
Right. Okay. So they are up to me, and I
And
will-
are Sigrun and I just chilling in the back, or?
Well,
Yes,
that
you're
depends on
very
what you're going to do.
I'm gonna be behind them so I don't like give them away with sounds, but I'm gonna be nearby enough that I can respond in case anything goes horribly wrong.
Okay,
I'm gonna stick with Sigrun then, again.
hang on a minute. There we go. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna crouch down in front of the goblins,
Let's see.
and I'm gonna be like, all right, here's the situation. We got 2 goblins, bad ones, up on the hill on the left-hand side, other side of the stream. I think there's more than just 2. They definitely have wargs. What we should probably do is try and sneak our way within murder range. You fire all of the arrows. Yiggs do some magic stuff. I'll do some more stuff, and we try and kill them before they get a chance to do anything. But I do think there are more than 2. I do think this is possibly an ambush. So, if things go wrong, don't die. Cool.
I love this plan,
Okay.
but one thing, Dakara.
Yeah.
Please, never, never, ever crouch down again to talk to the goblin.
It's because I was drawing in the dirt.
No, it's because it's really rude to, like,
But how,
you know,
how am I supposed to draw on the dirt if I don't crouch down? Do you not like the map I've drawn?
you just, this is not how you talk to small people.
Well, I'm trying. Whatever. I'm talking about it later.
Okay, GM, is the scale in decimeters?
That is in decimeters, so it's not correct.
I could send 10 meters back and still root blast them. My range is super impossible on this.
Let me just make sure check my ranges.
I've already checked the goblin ranges.
Yeah. They have short bows, right?
Yeah.
What's what's 80 feet in meters?
24.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
So,
That was exactly the comic I was referring to.
I could do it from there. Alright. I say we advance. Oh, that's a bit scary. Okay. Yes, I would like to sneak
Okay.
back into my former position in the bushes
Okie dokie. Let's
and
see.
line
here.
up a shot with my short bow.
Okay. Are you waiting for the rest to also?
I'm waiting for the rest here. I'm just making sure I have my short bow out.
Hold.
Arrow notch, but the drawstring is not drawn.
Okay. Let me just get a few d20s.
Whoa!
Oh,
what the
my
heck?
god. Just a few, you know?
It's a few, yes.
That sounded like Nora Bailey's ice bag being poured out
Well, it pretty much was.
for you.
Let's
Ow.
make sure that. Yeah, that's fine.
I guess Strut is one of those.
One of what?
One of the
Oh, yeah.
archers.
Yeah.
Which one's Strut?
Okay, I will.
I need to know
No,
this.
I don't have to know which one it is. I will look back before sneaking and so. Yeah. Don't try to die, Bade. Oh, sneak! Skyrock.
Yeah, the range is a bit,
Painful to
this,
say this.
because of the way diagonals work, this is technically closer than this.
Yeah,
So it's like, oh, that's just in.
What's the range on a
240. So that's just in.
24 meters.
Yeah.
Is that the extended range or the?
No, that's
normal.
ideal range. It goes out to
Okay.
like 300 feet.
Yeah,
So
something
that's
like
anyway.
that. Yeah, 320 feet even.
Yeah.
Are we hidden though?
Well, have you rolled stealth? I've rolled stealth for the goblins.
Does my stealth carry over?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's a bag felony. Oh, that is not good.
Oh god, it ruins the whole ambush. Oh yeah!
That's a big natural. And the other one would be an 11.
Yep. Well, what happens is that
Boy!
one of the goblins is looking around at surveying the area, and he goes, "Hey, over there!" And the other one sort of sees, "Oh," and he jumps, stows his crossbow away and jumps onto the warg. And roll initiative.
Everyone?
Initiative.
Can I
sorry, yes.
narrate it from my point of view a little bit more?
Yeah, sure.
What
Certainly.
happened? Okay, so I turned around to Stroke and said, "Don't die, babe. I will take a step forward, stumble, face plant to the ground, let out a rather loud goblin curse, and that's what happened. Because I rolled a natural one. That's pretty much what happened, and it's a pretty good picture. Yeah. I'm impressing him, guys.
Where is that rogue meme of when you're trying to sneak and all of your party's really loud?
Yeah.
It's
It's in
in
there somewhere.
Memes and
I'm the
quotes all the way
Yeah.
up.
Me right now.
I'm the equivalent of the THX. You know what? The sound.
Okay, the Kyra. I mean, I'm going to have these two move up since, well, so they're going to jump off and storm towards. This guy is going to move up a little. Yeah. So that is based. Let me check. Let me quickly check if the distance is reasonable. 10. Yeah, that's correct. And it's your turn.
Am I still?
You don't know. You just know that they're charging towards Ig's position.
And I happen to stand right next to.
What did I roll for stealth?
I'm so sorry, I just ruined the whole.
What did I roll for stealth?
18.
Oh, I don't think that's good enough. Not for a nat 1. Okay, I will, let me just get my measuring tool out. I want to break cover and move. I say break cover. I'm going to distance myself from because she's very loud.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the front. Warg.
Okay. Well, it certainly hits, and
Yeah.
so it yelps up a little.
Skeletal hand materializes and latches onto the warg, and then I'm going to bonus action hide.
Like the Kyra does.
Yeah, in the bush.
Yeah. Well, the warg now. Why is it selecting more than? So the warg is going to charge forward. Oh, it's 50, not 40.
Wolves are fast, yes.
They aren't wolves still.
Yeah, but wolf
Yeah,
things.
but Artio doesn't know this.
I do know by now.
No, Yes, I'm on just on 11 hit points and I already have 2.5 torsion.
Oh boy.
And he's going to bite, or attempt to bite.
By the way,
25 to hit.
Whoa!
Please roll a
Well,
please roll a strength saving throw, and take
that's barely
13
Is it
hit
on
points.
saving throw? No, saving throws is still
How many hit points?
strength.
13.
13.
13.
13.
Damage of 13.
This
I
is
am-
critical hit.
You are out.
Is she
I'm
dead?
out. I am.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I will note that that Archiel and Sigrun sort of can see what's happening.
I am dying. So I at another point of exhaustion.
Yep.
This is going great.
Oof.
Great. Now I have disadvantage on attack rolls.
The
I'm not
goblin's turn.
I'm not feeling.
He will shoot his short bow, and you can see the arrow sort of narrowly missing Ix, and the other,
Just a little clip on the ear.
yeah, pretty much. And the goblin on the warg tries to slash out, but he misses with his scimitar. So getting bitten most certainly moved Iggs enough to avoid the other attacks. Artiel,
Ahem, yes. My movement is 10 meters, and this is not far enough to get to X, I think. No. Someone has to save X, okay? I just want to say this to Sigrun. Please save X if you can.
I can't yet. I can't reach her.
You can.
But soon. Okay?
You can reach, can't you?
No, I mean I can dash to her, but then I can't heal.
I mean, Artiel can reach because that's your movement, right?
Is
right,
it-
that's...
I've got a
That's
question.
90,
Artiel,
that's
is your original movement speed 30 feet or 40 feet?
Phew, let me see.
Because if normally 30 feet is 9 meters.
Yeah, but oh, it says fleet of foot base working speed increases to 11 meters. Huh? Why 11?
Because it's 40 feet, which translates to 11 meters.
Okay, so it's 40 feet.
No, that's 35 feet. 11 meters.
Oh, yeah.
5.
So I have 11
You
meters,
can make
right?
it there.
Yeah,
you can
you
make
have
it there.
11 meters.
I should change that on my sheet because I have 10 meters for some reason. So I can make it to X,
Yeah.
and I will do that. I will move over to her. And I will cast Cure Wounds on her. Which takes another one of my spell slots away.
Sorry, I am dying.
I will cast it now, hold on. Wow, 6 hit points. That's really bad.
It's some hit points.
But shouldn't
Yeah,
it? Does it hit? Yes, it does add. What did I roll?
I don't know.
2? I rolled 2?
Yeah, and I think you rolled 2 plus your mod. I think.
Yes, plus the mod, but I wasn't sure what I rolled. If it added the mod.
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah, you gain 6 hit points.
And are no
Yay.
longer dying.
Yay!
Sigrun,
Yeah, that is good.
I can move almost into melee. But
yes.
funny thing is, I don't actually just have 2 swords. I also have a throwy stick.
What?
You have a javelin.
Yeah. Oh,
Does that hit?
what do you want to hit?
The warg.
The warg. It most certainly hits, and he now has a javelin sticking out of him a little.
The ghostly
Nice.
skeletal hand starts clawing at the wound.
Oh, hang on.
Red
That
effect.
goblin is... So,
Siren is just one of those video game characters who stows like a huge weapon in their pockets and it just disappears.
the Zelda bomb. So
What
now,
else do you have beneath that chainmail?
A lot.
question, anything else?
No, because I can't really do anything else.
Well, it's now the friendly goblin's turn, and they say, oh, okay, start firing. Unless anyone tries to message them to not fire, but...
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Message is an action, so...
2, 4, 5, there we go. Well, that's 1 critical hit on the warg, then basically the warg gets 2 arrows in his side and just dies. One is particularly aimed at his heart. The goblin above sort of starts gets hit by one, but then the second one flies over him as the warg sort of tumbles and he has to move. But yeah, he's also quite injured. And with that, Iggs.
Yes. Okay. I will, because the goblin on the wall is already injured, and he injured me something fierce, more or less. the walk, but yeah. I will toll the dead on him.
Why is it a disadvantage?
Because it's an attack, right? I'm on 3 points of exhaustion.
I don't think it does anything though. Disadvantage.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything because it's not an attack roll.
Yeah, so it didn't
Yeah.
actually. It doesn't do that.
So you just
Well, it doesn't matter since it's
Yeah, it
a
doesn't
wisdom
matter.
saving throw, which he makes. But 12 divided by 2 is still
No, does it
6.
even take damage?
yeah, but is it enough?
Or take miss. No, it doesn't say half damage, so he doesn't take any damage.
Oof.
There's no bone damage.
No, there's no bong. Well, there's a bong, but there's no death in the air.
No dead, just toll.
Yeah, and you can see him sort of cover his ears for a short while, and then it's the Kairos turn.
Cool. Alrighty. I want to move up to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do I can do a cool little slide at the end because I'm going downhill. It's really dramatic. Do I still have line of sight on the goblin?
This goblin?
Yeah. How steep is this hill?
You would be able to see him, but he's got cover now from the hill.
What if I only move there?
I mean, you can shoot
What if
and then
on the
move.
way I shoot him with a hand crossbow?
Yeah, that you can do because you can split move.
On the way, I fire the hand crossbow. Boop. But I'm running while I do it, so I miss wildly. And then I
miss
do a
wildly.
6 slide on the hill and take cover by a tree.
Yeah, roll stealth. And
Do I see anything in the stream while I'm doing this?
no, since the trees are still in the way.
Okay.
So you basically appear, shoot, and disappear into the woods again.
Just back things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, no, that is how this works for me. But
Like, oh, there she is.
Okay, so what's going to happen is that these are going to move. Let me get the measuring tool. And how much was that again? That was 15 years. So that's. Okay, so what happens is that you see. Whoops. Oh, okay. The goblin is not crushed. It's. No, goblin. Advance. Don't get crushed. To front. There we go.
He sits on the head of the monk.
Yeah.
So these two are sort of going to sort of didn't have a good line of sight, so he's going to move in and go. Oh, crap! And the warg is then going to turn around
No.
and head off this direction.
Oh boy.
And it's the goblin's turn. And well, this goblin knows his days have ended. So he's going to slash at the one goblin in front of him.
Of course.
Of course, for
Don't
8.
die again, please.
There is a way bigger target right next to me.
But I'm not in range.
Yeah, no one is in range.
He could.
Why would he attack this well-armored one when there's a weakened goblin who is now has now taken another exhaustion because it did 8 slashing? so you you gain another point of exhaustion.
How many exhaustion are you on right now?
4
Oh, shit.
layers. 4 layers of.
Wait,
How
no,
many
you
layers are you on?
Alright. And this goblin is going to sort of look at the array of goblins in front of him, and he's going to run off towards the back, so you can't see him anymore. But you can hear another warg sort of howl. And there. Oh right, that's of course the one who. That's of course the one that is holding the initiative. Archel.
Okay, so I ask Sigrun again, will you heal X?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I want to turn into a dire wolf.
Ooh.
A dire wolf. Okay. Let's see.
Winter's coming.
Dire wolf. Yeah, this will do. That's a large creature, right?
Yes, I believe. Yes.
Okay. So describe your transformation. No, not that way. Yeah, go
What?
ahead. No, go ahead.
I just kind of get on all fours and suddenly I guess fear spreads from me and my clothes here, but not before I turn to the wolf, so I'm not naked.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm suddenly a big wolf, a very big wolf, and I do a howl, and I will attack the goblin. I will.
You have control over the
Yes. Okay.
roll.
We get a
Roll to bite.
cowboy.
Okay, I will. Do I have the? Do I have the sheet
I mean,
already? No.
you can search for the in the compendium.
I know what it does, but I was wondering if I have.
Oh, no. You probably don't.
Plus.
Let me drag that. So it's a plus
1
5 to
20
it.
5, yes.
So just roll it
so-
manually while I fix this.
But do I get the advantage
Oh,
What
he's
was
gone
that?
again.
That was
because
bad.
of the pack tactics?
Come on. Control C, work. Why this?
Ooh.
What is this mystery?
Oh, isn't. Oh.
Something
I'm a
isn't
mystery
working.
person.
Something isn't working. Okay, just roll the damage. Currently, I can see nothing. For some reason.
Okay,
Yeah, Sigrun's in range, so. you
try
would-
to maybe reload.
Yeah, I'm going to.
the auto window. In the meantime, I will roll. How do I roll with advantage?
Just roll 2d20 and see which one it is.
Okay.
Which one is higher?
Oof. Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So it's 18.
18 is a hit, definitely. And then the roll damage with. While I. Just anything above 6 is going to kill him, so.
Okay, so I roll 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Roll 2d6 plus 3, which is 10. And what's up with my rolls today? Oh my god,
Very dead.
he dead. And then I move on.
Yeah.
And I cannot control my wolf anymore.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to join the game, and it's loading.
Okay.
And I'm here!
Just
Yay!
please give my wolf back.
And it again! I clicked on that one thing and it.
Okay.
I had this problem with. If you refresh it, don't mind me.
Yeah, I refreshed it. I clicked on that one direwolf token, hit delete, and everything went wrong. Okay, so now it's gone at least.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What did you want?
I wanted control back of my wolf, please, because I cannot move it anymore.
That's odd. Save changes now.
Okay, now I can. Good. And I have a 50 movement because I'm also. So I'm gonna move like, but I have used like 1 square or something already. So that's how much was that? 1 meter?
1.5 meters per square.
Uh-huh. So I will be able to move like we're here, I guess, to the middle of the road stream meeting thing.
Yeah.
Is that correct? If I
Yeah,
move
yeah,
like
you
over
can,
here?
yeah, you can move over there, and you basically see like two sets of wargs and one set of goblins on one set of wargs, and this goblin
Okay.
doesn't exist. He's just there for the initiative.
No,
Okay.
he ceased to exist.
Okay, that was my turn.
Nice.
Sigrun.
I am next to Iggs.
Correct.
And will cast Healing Hand.
Whoa.
With the good.
Get 3 hit
With the
points.
good. This is very good. I feel already better. Thank you for giving me a healing pat on the head. Or what?
There, that's not so bad.
Maybe, yeah, a healing punch in the face.
Stop dying! Punch.
Yeah. Now,
I'm gonna punch the hell out of you.
alright. Now my
Punch the
page
dead
is
out of
done. Goblins. Goblins are going to attempt to shoot the nearest one in the back. Oh right, it's at disadvantage. So that one misses, that one misses. And then that one misses. So that's 2, 4, 6. Then next 2. That one misses. That one misses.
Good. Excellent work.
Yeah, so 5 arrows sort of fly up ahead, and they miss the goblin.
Wow. Good job. I can't say that. I'm wolf, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow,
Iggs.
good job.
X?
Oh, yes. I am out of here. Pew! Bonus action there. This is my turn.
Okay.
Just for what do 4 points of exhaustion feel like?
Well, I mean, you can look up what happens. I don't know.
I know, but this is like 2 steps from dying.
I mean, it feels like being 2 steps from dying. So you feel weak, feeble. You can't move as quickly since, well, you basically have had some massive internal hemorrhage a few seconds ago that was on the stop thanks to a little bit of healing. And you've had that multiple times today. So your situation would generally be, in the world of medicine, be described as not good.
I'm not
What's your
sure-
new
I'm-
hit point max?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half. So it would be, I have the math right here. It would be 11? Or 12?
Rounded down.
Okay, so 11.
Hey Dak, you're not the squishiest character anymore.
Yay!
Speaking of the Kara, it's your turn.
Yo, what up? I'm gonna keep this party going. What? I'm a
You do not touch the water.
big run. Yeah, I jump over that little stream because, as we have established, Dak doesn't like getting wet.
Yep,
Uh,
that is
do a
completely
leap
possible.
over the stream, and then I'm gonna shoot this warg in the butt.
You shoot the warg in the butt. Well, you
Big
attempt to shoot the
target.
I
warg.
stopped moving this time. I didn't shoot on the move. I stopped moving. I took careful aim with the hand crossbow, and I went, and I fired, and I get.
You hit
sneak
the
attack,
warg.
I assume.
You hit the warg.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, it's sneak attack, sure.
Yeah, right. Sneak attack as well. He gets hit in the butt, and
Wow, I can roll.
yeah, you can roll clearly. So he gets hit in the butt and sort of yelps up, and I'm going to have it.
As
Yeah.
you do when you get cut in the butt.
Yeah.
And he's going to take his friend with him and run off.
If I run
Dash.
well, once he dashes out, will I still be in range for 37 meters?
Well, do you want to know if so the wargs can run for 30 meters with dash. So
And I will be able to move 9 meters.
So hang on, how far are you now? So you're currently 18 meters plus.
Bonus action dash.
Question, where did my turn order go?
It went away with your normal body. It's right after the goblins.
Okay.
So I mean, they would be 30. So they would be 48 meters away from you. Sigrun,
can't get
when
them.
it's your turn.
Okay, I can't get.
But the
Right.
wargs will sort of move away.
I'll be
I'm going
in
to.
30 though.
So I will just write that it's basically about 25 meters off the map. The two goblins are going to attempt to, basically just lose 2 arrows at the nearest target, which is the Kyra.
Hello.
What's the AC again? Okay.
16.
So one hit, one arrow is surprisingly well aimed, or really lucky, you're not quite sure, but it gets a 21 to hit for 4 hit points.
Ah, I growl. Oh,
Flip
yeah.
them all.
Yeah, so that's the goblin, now it's Artiel.
I will. Can I pursue the walks? How I can move 15 meters normally.
Yeah, so the wargs are about are as fast as you.
So I can run after them, right? But I would be alone at some point because everyone else can't keep up.
Pretty much. I mean, you'd basically be alone after just a few rounds.
So I will probably not do that. That's kind of inconvenient. But the goblins could still shoot the car.
The car is fine.
Okay. And then I will just move up to where the car is.
Okay.
Famous last words. I'm fine.
Sigrun?
I'm not really doing anything because I can't.
Okay, well, at that point I assume if you...
No, I dashed purposefully so I could get one final parting shot.
No, oh, hang on. So that the goblins would be able to fire 5 more shots. So they're going to 5. Let's see here. Oh, one will actually hit the warg.
Yes.
Let's see here. So that's 4. That's a miss, and then another -6 on the warg. In total. They were rolled really well. No, wait, that's not the warg. Hang on. 6.
That's
That's
not the walk, that's the Kyra.
That's Artiel. Oh my god.
no, it is the warg. Sorry. My apologies for the
Did
confusion.
the previously injured walk?
Yes.
So he has no 2 arrows sticking out of his butt.
No, he has 3 arrows sticking out of his butt.
Nice.
No,
I run another 9 meters. Draw
Yep.
my short bow and go. I'm like, aim it, aim it, aim it. I fire one final parting shot with my short bow. I should just be in range.
Yeah, yeah, you should be in range. You definitely are in range.
It's not great.
But it's good enough to hit the warg.
Ooh.
I will point out, isn't sneak enough only when you are hidden?
Yes. Are you telling me the walk can see me?
Of course he knows you're there.
He knows I'm there, but can he see me? Okay, listen.
I mean,
I was like, I'm behind him. He's full on sprinting, panic, running away.
you're not sneak attacking. End of story.
I accept.
GM has spoken.
And now
Dead
they're
anyway.
going. Well, no, barely
Damn.
alive.
Damn it.
But unless you try to hide or sneak away, they're going to shoot more at you.
Bonus action hide. I just dropped straight prone.
Okay, well,
There you go.
yeah. So they turn around again, and they don't have any clear targets.
I've gone straight prone and just pulled my hood up. I'm a rock. I'm a rock. I'm a rock. I'm a rock.
Can't see them, so they can't see me.
Yeah.
And in this case, it works. The goblins run away, while the wargs run away, and things quieten down again.
Oh.
What I should really have done is run there, bonus action hide. And
Oh
then
boy,
fire.
that's what I thought.
And then fire. to sneak attack those.
So that's the end of the initiative order. So if you are free to sort of act and find Yggs again. Because she ran off.
I am off the map. I'm running.
You're
I
just
do.
running.
I failed my saving throw, so yeah, I'm running because.
Well, you're running
because-
slowly, I should know.
Yeah, I'm like kind of limping, like, coughing up blood.
Yeah.
I give Artiel a pat on the head, and then I limp back down the road with an arrow sticking out of my leg again.
Is it in your
Is it the
knee?
same?
It's not, no, it's in my thigh. Thank you very much.
You like this? You know, I don't know which movie this is from, where the guy has 2 arrows in each of the knees, and
Oh,
he goes
that.
like, ah! Ah!
How can they even walk with an arrow in both knees?
I don't know. Ask
Great
him.
difficulty.
So yeah, I mean, since you're running away, well, the others are going to catch up eventually. The question is, do you want to be
Yeah,
found?
we just follow the blood.
The trail of blood.
Yeah, I mean, the question is just how long it's going to take to get.
I will run very fast.
I can't.
I'm going to limp.
I can't.
I will just follow the
like,
smell of blood, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, I will just collapse near a tree and sit up.
Yeah. So, Yggs, what happens is that you hear something coming up behind you, something large, and sounds like, you know, dog or wolf. And basically just this.
You make peace with whatever god you are.
And.
That's what I do. That's like.
Quick prayer. And it's not a warg that comes out of the bushes. It's basically like enormous wolf that with markings all over its body that just are not natural. And
And its tongue is hanging out on the sides, like it's
yeah.
kind of doing the dog breathing thing.
Did I see Archie turning into a dog?
No, because
Yeah,
Actually, I
oh
think
yeah,
behind
you did
ran away,
it before,
yeah.
so you recognize Artyom in the direwolf form.
The question is, do I recognize her?
I mean,
I don't act aggressive, I guess.
and you, I mean, you can still ask if you know,
Don't Eldritch blast me! Oh my god!
Okay, I limp quicker.
Okay, the thing is, imagine you're half dying. You ran until your lungs burn. You collapse near a tree, and then there's a giant wolf coming up to you, and like you're already a little bit
No, it's a good reflex.
like
yeah.
your soul is halfway in the afterlife already.
Well, at least it wasn't the critical hit one with the disadvantage.
I will.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, I will scream and I will Eldritch Blast for us.
So I guess I take 11 damage in my...
Yep.
So I have 26 damage left.
Wow. Is
hit
this
points, sorry.
some kind of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
I limp into the clearing.
It's a meme.
yeah, the Cairo. You see the
Do I
Cairo
get
coming
shot?
into the.
Do I get shot?
Ig?
No,
Yeah, that would have killed me.
I am.
will-
I am in full survival mode though.
I will.
I look
limp
like a
up to
cornered
you.
animal.
I will limp up. I will limp up to Yiggs, and I will put my back to the tree, and I will slide down the tree and sit next to the tree, and be like, "How you doing there, bud?"
I'm not good. I'm not good at all. I'm like everything hurts.
I know. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We'll sleep it off. Pat.
I'm not
Pat you on
fine.
the head. It'll be okay. I'll give you a hug.
Oh.
And
Really
how does Wolf Archill react?
After I really attacked her with the only good roll I had with disadvantage.
I will back off a little carefully because I don't want to get hit again. But I will sit down when I backed up and just look at her.
Offended? Or like,
I have a wolf face, I cannot look offended, but I wish I would.
are you sure?
It's an offended wolf face. Yeah, you know.
Or like those sad puppy eyes.
Angry puppy eyes.
Yeah, I suggest that we take a short break on that
Yes.
note for 5 minutes or so, and yeah, and then we'll be back with more.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Alright.
I will be right back, guys.
Very well. Welcome
Not
back.
very well.
Just hugging under a tree.
Yeah.
Well, you cuddled for a while, and so the rest of the group, the goblins, basically come and wonder what is going on with this group, and they're keeping the distance. The children seem highly interested, especially at the wolf just sitting there.
Aww.
I give the children moody glares if they come near me.
They don't come near you as soon as you start.
Yes. Excellent. Oh, I wish I had that power in my life.
Yeah, I'm a give Jack a very hard nut. Good. Don't scare the children.
But they're nosy.
Not.
Small.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I was going somewhere. No.
No, I'm a give. Like, are they like in a group?
Are you quiet again? Or quite
Hello? Is it better now?
Now it's
Yes.
better.
Yeah. Just have to move the microphone. Are they like in a group trying to advance to the big floofy doggo?
No. If the children are trying, the mothers are holding them back.
Okay, so they're all in my line of sight, right?
Yeah.
With their moms.
Well, yes.
Okay, nothing happened.
Wow. Wow.
You climactic.
Okay.
I'm pretty proud that I made the saving throw. I will give them all. I do live like when one of the children fucking give them a little wave.
So,
I'd like to pull that arrow out, please.
out of
Oh,
what?
is it?
Pull that arrow out of my leg.
Yeah, you can.
I've heard that you're not supposed to pull them out, but to break them off.
Well, yeah, it's because they suck when they come out.
Well, it depends on if
They are.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
and if they're barbed or not.
Yeah. I yank it out.
Ouch.
It's fine.
Ow.
No
That's
damage.
hardcore.
Bandage to the room.
So yeah, so stocks. It takes 10 minutes or so before just looking at the whole scene, and then Stocks sort of goes to sort of goes to speak out multiple times. Until finally he actually does. And goes, we can't stay here. We need to go.
Yeah, no heck, really.
Yeah.
Well, I turn around and make it look like I'm about to go.
You got like one your front paw up, like halfway through a step.
Yeah. I'm stand up and use my staff to.
No, I'll
Like-
help. I'll help you up.
I should note WC would be here, since everyone is here.
Okay, I would like to put Yigs on WC.
Thanks.
You can do that.
I have no dignity left. I do not complain. This is
I
like the...
I pat her on the leg and I go, it's okay, you never had any dignity to begin with. No laugh, no laugh. Okay, humor hasn't worked. It was said in a cheeky way.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really work out for me right now.
Okay.
Maybe at another time it would have been really funny. Oh no, the dice.
Oh no. Dice.
So you start moving again, and you know, at this point it's starting to get quite late afternoon, and you just keep on moving until it's basically dark, and everyone is sort of, okay, we have to stop, we can't, let me make sure. Oh, they do have dark vision. Okay, so it's dark, and they basically continue, and you basically continue on until you can't anymore. So, and you basically stop at what you can only be described as the only reason this road here exists, since it ends on basically ends with a quarry, and yeah, it's and yeah, this is basically what you see when you sort of scout ahead and see, and make the decision that they have to rest somewhere, and in there is probably the best that you can find.
Is it an active quarry?
Roll investigation. I mean, not at night, definitely, but you can roll investigation to figure out.
Oh.
That is nice. That is a -2. That is... Wow.
Might be the lowest roll yet.
Buffer underflow, I actually rolled an 18.
No, you do not know if I mean, it's a quarry. It makes
No, you
sense
don't know
that it
it's a
should
quarry.
be active. Maybe not at
No.
night, but you do not find any clues if it's active. If people are going to come here and mine tomorrow, you do not know.
You just think it's a big hole in the ground. You have no idea what it is.
Yeah, that's a hole right there.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
So we
goes
rest
here.
there, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to rest there, or do you want to try to find something better?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm on the level where I wouldn't
4.
even I'm not above a dirt nap anymore. So
Try them, they're good.
Okay.
I'll take first guard shift.
So you make your way down, and you know, so the area in the center, you know, is flat, and it's clearly a quarry. It's not entirely, you know, not entirely sure what what is so special about this place, just being outside. So looking inside, you think it was like a quarry for stone first, but then clearly someone found some minerals, and
It's a mine.
and yeah, the quarry turned into a mine because whatever they dug out was clearly more valuable than the stones. Who is going to walk in first?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Stick
Uh,
minions.
So you walk in, and you hear a noise, like tiny
Oi.
footsteps from up ahead inside of the mine.
I will tell whoever is behind me that there's something here. Small. Something small.
I'd like to
Who's be-
hold action, dive in front of anything that attacks you.
You can do that.
I'm taking.
And I will,
third-
short note, Iggs, you can't ride WC into the mine.
Yeah, I'm take 13 steps back because I'm not in for this. I just want to sleep.
Oh, hang on.
I will follow Sigrun.
Okay. So you hear this tap tap tap. The tapping, and you see a small movement on the ground, and you realize that it's just a rat, normal rat. It's a
Okay.
and then it's looking up and sniffing the air, and then it looks down again and runs deep into the mine.
Dinner.
But if you want it for dinner, you need to catch it.
I'm sure I still have a sausage or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll head. Oh wait. First, I want to pick up a rock and light it up. We now have a holy hand grenade.
Oh, a holy hand grenade.
Is it
Count to
three?
3.
Holy hell,
No,
no,
no more, no less.
5 is right out.
So I mean, it takes a second or two for your eyes to get used to the bright light. I mean, it's dark at this point. And you can see. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's fine. And you can. And yeah, you can see around. It's clearly a mine of some sort. It's not particularly deep, so it only goes on for like 30 or so, 40 meters, and then then the end with a few branches, and then it just stops. And I mean, the goblins are sort of going into the branches and setting up shop for the night. It's clear that they're not used to sort of hauling lots of stuff with them, and the kids basically just cuddle up together and fall asleep almost immediately.
Goblin piles.
Pretty much. And yeah. And Sigrun, you take the first shift. You have a friend. Friend. When I say friend, Strut will also be on the first shift, and the 5 guards. The 5 armed goblins will also take part in the shifts.
I would like to follow Sigrun out when they go on their first
Yeah, you can do that.
and pull them to the side, out of anyone's earshot, and be like, hey, so, just to check, we're not murdering everyone tonight. Right?
No, not tonight.
Good, because we are not prepared.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I just want
Oh,
to
I
check.
thought you
Because I
were
know-
pulling the goblin aside.
No, because I know what you're like, and I know you really got a hankering for the murder, But I just wanted to check. Good. Okay. Cool, fine. And I leave. And I give the script the side eye as everything.
Yeah. Well, he just looks after you, wandering, and then he isn't standing outside. He's standing inside of the mine, you know, in the shadows, where it's nice and dark, so you can't see. And Sigrun, that stone, he definitely does not want the bright lights anywhere near this place. Sigrun?
Yes.
Yeah. So he will ask you to basically leave the light inside or turn it off.
I leave it inside.
Yeah.
A little switch on the stove. Maybe it has a dimmer.
The stone is in two halves, so you just rotate it to change it.
Yeah.
To dim the light a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It has the clapper function. You clap twice and then it turns still.
It's like a little Google Assistant. Alexa.
Turn off rock light.
No, it's not Alexa. It's Torm. Turn on the light. Torm, turn off the light.
Yeah.
Play Despacito.
Oh god, oh, that's so sad.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing that happens during the night is that that one of the kids sort of wanders, sort of walks up to you. So this would be during the second shift. Who is on the second shift?
On me, I think.
Okay.
No,
So-
I hate kids.
What?
So he's
Is-
basically going to,
The Kyra on the shift?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm shift 2.
I'm gonna take shift with you because I'm not capable of taking shift on my own.
I was gonna say I don't wake you up for a shift. I
I'm-
leave you to sleep.
I'm not sleeping the whole night. Yeah.
You just
I've
wake up.
I've disappeared at some point and then came back, and it looks like my eyes are really red and it's kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's pick one.
Yeah, I'm gonna take watch with you, but while taking watch, I'm not really taking watch. I'm just a companion you, and in the meantime, I'll write a letter. Like I'm sitting down and writing a letter.
Yeah, you can Uggs, you hear a child from inside. Yeah, first, you know, like normal talking, and then sort of shushed by someone. And basically, it's just asks where the toilet, where to go.
This reminds me of no, I'm not gonna say this now.
Yeah.
The shit alley in Critical Role.
And
There was toilet
and you
everywhere.
you don't hear the response to that, but no one comes to the entrance, and the night continues on into morning, and nothing happens on the other shifts. So all of you get a long rest, and day 51 begins.
Oh boy.
We survived. Just.
And Uggs can remove 1 exhaustion.
Oh god.
Oh, it already did it for me. That's nice. I'm now 3 steps away from dying.
Oh boy.
Slowly.
We're going to be very careful with our youth.
Yeah. Tread carefully.
Yeah. that's what that's out of the whole behind the scenes kind of thing. That's the thing that I was a little bit worried about. That you basically run into this situation where you can take more hits, but it's going to take much longer to recover.
Exhaustion spiral.
So you don't end up in the combat spiral, you end up in the survival spiral afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Which I actually like for this kind of story thing that they have going on.
It's thriving and surviving.
Yeah.
Oh, during the night, while
Yes.
I'm on watch with Yigs, I would like to. Well, when we've been out there a while, I'd be like, "Hey Yigs,
Look up from my letter.
how super attached to these goblins are you?"
Why do you ask?
How attached?
Are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
This was Sigrun's idea, wasn't it?
What? What was Sigrun's idea?
Are you? Look, if you're planning to do anything to the guys inside, I'm not in for this.
Uh-huh.
They're women and children.
No,
have you-
I agree. That was my objection too.
Yeah, that's why I thought that this wasn't your idea, but definitely Sigrun's.
Uh-huh, yeah. So, maybe Sigrun wants to murder all of the goblins. Maybe. What are your thoughts on the matter?
My thoughts on the matter is if she tries, she would have to go through me, because she's not going to harm any of the children or women there.
What about
I mean,
not the women and the children? What about just all of the other ones?
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. My problem is I have many problems. This is not one.
I have 99 yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just want to know, because I'm pretty ambivalent about the whole thing. The murdering the adult combat fighty goblins, that is. I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, and then what? What would a group of like civilians and kids? They wouldn't stand a chance if the guys plague clan came back. Have you ever thought about this?
You're probably right. Yeah, no, I hadn't thought about that, to be honest. I was mainly trying to not die. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
what are your intentions, or what are Sigrun's intentions?
Sigrun's intentions are to murder all of the goblins. My intentions were to ensure Sigrun doesn't kill the women and the children goblins. And that was about as far as I got.
I will
But
stand up.
I thought I'd talk to you, because you probably care more than me, because I'm just here for reasons.
Wait, I'd like to pause this game for a second, because I've just found out we have a very special guest who is currently sitting behind me.
Oh, Torm?
No,
Torm
He's
is
watching. Your mom?
no, the other parent, who is currently sitting behind us watching the stream.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Spider and Snake Dad.
Wouldn't it just be
I
Venom?
don't think he can talk.
No. Okay.
So was this just for information? I mean, we don't swear anyway.
Yes, that's true. You never swear. So,
We're all
I just
we're
thought-
all adults here.
I just thought I'd
Are we? Are we?
check with you. Yes, we are.
No.
I think Spider is not an adult yet. Is he?
Well,
No.
can we move back to D&D?
yes.
Pretty please.
Yes. Okay. I will stand up, grab my writing things. Make sure to not spill the ink bottle anywhere. Cork it. And I'll give the Kyra the meanest look. I would just go away.
I like to cast message. While you
And I
looking away.
will head to Sigrun.
And I will be like, hey, so Sigrun told me not to tell you, but also, also we don't have to do it. We can probably just talk it out with them. Well, they might not like it, but we can tie them up or something. I don't know. But I thought I'd ask you because I'm on your side. You can reply to the village.
I will not reply to this message.
Oh, cold.
You were just left on read. Yeah, I will head over to Sigrun. Where is she right now? Like,
If I don't get my rest because of this, I'm gonna be...
Yeah.
So I mean, Sigrun, where would you be? I'm in the mine,
In
obviously.
whichever, well, in the mine, obviously, but whichever cave Artiel is in.
Yeah, sleeping, I presume.
trancing, in my case.
yeah, you're using your elf powers. I will go over to Sigrun and spit in her face.
Can you even hit me?
Do I have to roll it?
No, you do not have to roll because
It's a stationary target.
no.
Roll to spit.
It's
Yeah.
auto.
She's like half dead.
Yeah, it's auto hit. You sleep.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hit.
but the fact that I'm half dead is like it's not only spit, but it's mostly
as
blood.
well, Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Our goblin disease is transferable.
You're
Yes.
you're an Azimar. I don't think there's a lot that
Oh,
can
wait,
be
I'm
transferred.
immune to disease, never mind.
Wow. Wow.
Still
Um,
nasty.
so the question is, does Sigrun wake up from this? I would presume yes, but you know, I'm not Sigrun.
How deep does Sigrun sleep?
I wake up very quickly.
I don't think that would be insight, but
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
just need to roll something.
yeah, and natural 20 is still good enough to wake up
Yeah.
almost instantly. You wake up,
Sword at the ready.
you grab your sword, you can feel the sort of wet feeling on on your face, and you see Ygg standing above you, glaring as angrily as she can.
Does this wake me up too?
At this point it
I
wouldn't.
don't know. That's
No, it's just spit. It's just they've just spat on them. That's not gonna wake you up. I don't think.
I mean, I'm semi-conscious.
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. You
I
can-
would just like to be awake, but I pretend I'm not.
Okay, roll performance.
Oh god, performance.
Only
what
to
is
the
that?
only to GM, please.
Okay, what is that? What stat is that?
That would be charisma.
Charisma, okay. 2 GM, where's this option? GM there. Charisma, okay.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah. So
Fake
the others.
snoring.
So the others. Well, the other two. Sigrun, how do you react to this? Most definite insult.
Okay. Am I conscious enough to not swing at?
I mean, you would recognize her before you would, you would sort of see. It would take you quite a few seconds to sort of realize what has happened. Waking up takes around, so you would need a few seconds to instinctively grab your sword, but it would take you a few seconds to sort of, orient yourself, and at that point I would say that it would be a conscious decision to swing.
Okay, and what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? If you're trying to harm any of those goblins, I will end you. What's even wrong with
You're
you?
welcome to try.
I will, and seriously, what have they done to you?
I want to pull out a very old, very worn and battered holy symbol that is clearly not mine.
I mean, I'm not gonna
And
stand.
show it to her.
A holy what?
Symbol.
Symbol? I'll look at it and throw it on the ground.
I'm gonna punch you.
She's gonna die.
God.
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Yeah. So Archel, at this point, you as soon as the punch goes, you will definitely be aware that.
Okay.
Okay.
And
But roll unarmed strike.
What's the attack for that?
Strength. It's a melee attack, and damage is 1d4.
That could knock me out.
X, why are you doing this?
What's the AC
Ooh,
again?
that's a hit.
Wait.
I think that's a hit anyway.
That's a hit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My AC is 13. Someone
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
What's the health? Okay, yeah.
It's not,
I will point out, Iggs. That technically you haven't had your long rest yet.
Oh,
It has been interrupted by a fist fight.
Oh god.
It's still
Oh, no.
night.
Okay, what was my HP?
I don't know.
It was 3 because you got 3 after you were knocked out.
Okay, I'm on 1 hit point.
If you ever dare do such a thing again, I will put your head on a...
Oh yeah, people tried this before. It was a pretty good hit though. What? So not. Why do you want to? Why do you want to kill children?
I don't. I'm not sure who talked you into that. I am, however, not keen on the fighters here.
They couldn't even they wouldn't stand a chance against you. I hate to say this, but they're in very bad situation.
Yeah. Your point
What?
is?
My point is that they haven't done anything wrong yet.
Oh yes, they have.
And what would this be?
They have killed innocents and their companions.
Those 5.
Just out of character, you're cutting out for me.
Oh, okay. Those 5. Is it better now? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't cut out for me. Yeah, you're fine.
Hello, is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So, these 5 people have killed it, so, right? Or what?
Yes. Yes, the thing that you threw in the ground, that is a symbol of my friend, and because you should be lucky that I have not killed you on the spot.
I mean, I'm pretty close to dying, so you better be careful. I've already, I've used a few hours to make my peace with everything, so
That may well be so, but I'm not going to judge you in the afterlife.
yeah, fortunately. So, why do you want to kill them? Because those exact 5 people had killed a friend of yours?
Yes, they were. Well, obviously I cannot identify exactly who got the killing blow, but they would have been in a situation where it might have been them, and the only reason they even left the Clay clan is because they don't like the caste system, which you have profited from. They would have overthrown you if they had had the opportunity, and you were in the Clay clan.
You're assuming things right now from me
No,
that...
They told me why they left the clan.
Yeah, no, but you're assuming things from me right now that they have overthrown me, would have. And I think you're not in the right place to do so.
Well, they told me that they don't like it and they would rather have the old system back, but no. But of course, I'm the person who's wrong, even though you can barely stand on your own.
How long ago was it that your friend was killed?
10 years. Well, 9.
Do any of the yeah, that's...
Do any of them what?
Do any of them look like they're older than like 20?
Yeah, a few. Two of them.
Shoot! The majority of those goblins haven't been anywhere to leaving the caves 10 years ago. Some of them might have not been able to walk yet. So I think you have the wrong people on your hands, and if you want to take revenge, you can go by yourself to the Clay clan and mess them up, something fierce. I don't care. But those people did nothing wrong. And
In due time, I will take the Clay clan, yes. But no, yes, they have done something.
They have not.
Yes, they have.
Being part of a clan that killed your friend is a horrible sin? Or is there something else that they did?
That is all you need to know. Leave my sight.
If you try to harm them, I will definitely get into the way, because I will stay with them.
Oh, come on. You couldn't even you couldn't stay in the way if you tried. I'm gonna push her a little bit to make her fall over.
I fall on my butt. I will get back up.
And at this point, I would like to jump, like, get between those two and just look at them like, can we not kill each other, please? Yes?
That depends.
I will stand up. I will, and I will point at Sigrun and say, they have done nothing wrong. They're good people as far as I'm concerned, and I would rather stay with them than with you. And I will turn around and go.
I don't mind.
Fine.
Fine.
Well,
That was something.
that was something indeed. Yeah. I did not expect that to go that way. Okay.
Me neither.
So I whisper to Sigrun, so do we kill them or do we not kill?
Boy.
Hey, I didn't tell Artil about the murder plan yet.
But she witnessed the whole conversation.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Only the fighters.
Okay, so that's still the plan. Okay.
Yes.
I will go with this. Yeah. Okay.
I think, are you gone yet or?
I am gone. I am on my way to Stark to tell him everything about the plan.
Oh!
Dakara's outside having a chat with the skull. Just like, should I have done that? Should I have told that was the right thing to do, right? Come on. Oh.
Okay, I will I will whisper to Sigrun, do you think she will tell the others?
Maybe.
Maybe we could like hit her in the head gently and just knock her out so she doesn't see any of this, and maybe afterwards she'll be okay.
And when one hit point, the chance that he will accidentally kill me is very high.
Yeah.
But you can do a non-lethal strike, right?
Yes. You can do a non-lethal strike.
So I just don't want to kill her, but I also kill back. Goes and tells them, you know.
Are you gonna chase after Yiggs and punch her in the head? Is that your plan?
With my stuff.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
I know! I wish I was.
Well, you can always try, but Iggs will get to defend herself, obviously.
And yeah.
Or you
So
could.
Sigrun, what are we gonna do? Sigrun.
Well, we have a few options. Wait, GM. The fighters, are they separated from the others?
I mean, they're among the others. One here, one there.
Are any of them on watch with me?
No.
Okay.
Since now it would be considered the end of the it would be considered towards the end of the Kairos shift.
And we still didn't get our rest, right?
No.
Correct.
What about me as I'm on the last shift?
Yeah, and morning is coming, so you know the sky is getting lighter.
So, just a question, technical question. If we were to try to get a full rest, would we have to rest the whole thing again, or can we like continue it after a break?
You can't.
Assuming we can continue and don't get killed or kill anyone.
I can't remember exactly what the rule is, but basically, if it gets interrupted by something strenuous like combat or running away or something like that, you can only do so. If it only goes on for like I think it was a few minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, then it's fine. Then you can continue your rest and you'll get it. You'll get the benefits of it. But if it
okay.
Yeah.
So I think we should put X to sleep for a while so everyone can rest and then we can. I didn't know.
Yes, that's a fine idea.
Okay, very good. So who's gonna do it?
While they're
I
discussing
think she
it,
would be much more suspicious of me, so...
Oh, I have to knock her out, okay. I just want to rest. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try to rush after X, because I don't think I'll be good at sneaking. Actually, I have +3 dexterity, I could try to sneak.
I'm in a
forget-
hurry as well because
Wait,
Oh,
I don't think that Sigrun would be above stabbing me in the back.
oh, so you're hurrying off, so I should probably hurry after. And just go, like, when I'm, like, really close to you, do you know? At that point, do you notice me?
I mean, you would hear it. It's a mine. You know, the echo
Yeah.
will. And
I
you,
will.
yeah.
Yeah, I will.
I will just run after you and you, like, turn around. Wait, X, wait!
No, no, no! Dogs!
What?
Dogs, I want to kill you! They want to kill everyone!
Oh no.
Oh god! I just want to rest!
Okay, so you get you catch up to Iggs.
I scream in Goblin. Arthur, you have no idea what I say.
No, but you can definitely hear her screaming. And
Do I hear?
I mean, yes, everyone would
I
hear
run.
it.
I run immediately inside.
Okay.
And I will try to tackle hack X to the ground or something, I guess.
Do you want to knock her out, or do you just want to restrain?
Yes, I want to knock her out.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
What do I roll?
Well, what weapons do you can roll a weapon attack, because you can always decide to, in melee you can always decide to make non-lethal.
Okay, so I can roll a normal weapon attack. Okay. Okay, I need good luck on this. Where's my weapon?
Don't forget that you might have inspiration.
Oh god, you have the stick.
Oh, I have inspiration, yes. I will use my quarterstaff
Oh my god.
You just
in a normal
whack.
way.
That hits.
So I knock her out, I guess.
Yeah, you knock. Iggs falls to the ground, quite unconscious. Would you? Iggs,
Do I
would you?
gain another?
No, you don't.
Oh, good, because this would be the 5th point of exhaustion.
No,
Would
you
you be
just-
so kind, Iggs? Would you be so kind and roll 1d4 to see how long you're knocked out?
Okay, what was it again? R1d4?
Sigrun, you 2 hours. So Sigrun, you hear her Iggs screaming, and you hear also the distinct whoop of someone getting hit in the head, and then the sort of soft flump from someone falling on the floor. And you obviously understood what she was screaming. And you hear sort of everyone waking up.
Takira, RTL, they've been alerted.
Oh god.
What happened?
I was trying to like, no, she's lying or something.
I will
Okay.
rush to them.
Yeah, so
You
my
rush
question
to
is,
us.
do I see Artil smack Yiggs over the head with a stick? Or do I arrive after that point?
You would arrive just short, a few seconds after that.
Yeah, but she still has the staff in her hands and
Wow.
everything. There's...
What did you do?
And she's not dead, she's okay, she's okay.
What does that mean? What have you done?
Oh my god, this is... Everything is going wrong.
I go outside for 5 minutes.
Sigrun, do something, say something.
I run up to Yiggs and check their pulse.
Iggs is unconscious,
Yiggs is
but
unconscious,
alive.
But alive.
I didn't kill her.
Leave
I
me,
didn't
please.
kill her.
That doesn't answer my question. What did you do?
She was yelling things, and I panicked.
I would like to ask Sigrun what she's doing.
I'm rushing towards them, like towards Ixen, towards Dak and Artillen.
Yeah, I mean you've arrived at this point. They've been talking enough.
Once you mentioned that was saying something and saying, yeah, she tried to alert the other goblins.
What did you do?
She came to me, spat in my face, and tried to insult me
So?
and the dead. She
Right?
And then she ran off and tried to shout that all of us were gonna kill them.
Well, to be fair, we were.
But
I guess that didn't sit well.
And
But you're white. She's unconscious. Yeah, with a stick.
you at this point everyone is well awake, and I need to make a roll.
Oh god.
Totally worth it.
So you see Stoat come around the corner and just comes around the corner and says, "We shouldn't have trusted you."
Oh god.
And
Kill
he
them.
has his
Roll
weapon ready.
initiative. Can you move us to a map?
I don't have a map for this because I didn't expect it to need one.
I expected us to leave and then do something.
I mean, you can still run. I'm not going to stop you from running.
No. Oh no, I'm not gonna run.
Yeah, that's
Nope. It's too late to run, I think.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to drag you so fast.
I'm gonna pick up Yiggs and run. For the record.
Let's see
Fair
here.
enough.
Let's just do it like this.
GM, for the love of everything, do not let them take me with them.
Let's take you with what?
Got the goblins.
But no, with the Kyra.
Oh.
This plan is not working out the way I wanted it to.
Nothing is working
But yeah, I was
out.
gonna say, it sounds like the plan was we all get killed. It sounds like that's the plan.
Kinda
just-
works out differently.
Queen.
Hang on, so it would be. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Hang on. I need to get to the right layer to select everything except that layer. Token? No, not token layer. Wrong layer.
That's what I say when I draw all the time.
Layer GM. No, that was the wrong layer. Okay.
That feeling when you start your line art and then you're on the sketch layer.
Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. No, except that I wanted it to object token layer that and then drag this. There you go.
Okay. And I guess we drag ourselves on the map.
Yeah, drag yourselves on the map.
Oh god.
I would like to draw my hand crossbow and be like, hey Sigrun, you remember that part of the plan where we weren't attacking them tonight? Remember when I specifically asked you about not attacking them tonight? You remember that bit? You
I
remember that
didn't.
whole conversation?
Iggs did that. Iggs
I
shouted
really-
and alerted them all.
You're right, I'm sure you weren't aggravating at all. This is completely not your responsibility.
If she can, Dakara can see the spit in my face. She came to me and tried to attack me.
Attack you. He came to attack you.
Aggravate
The really imposing goblin figure that was almost dead came and attacked you. Is that what you're telling me?
I saw it.
She spat on you, that doesn't count. Hell,
Right.
I'd spit on you.
Okay. Can I get some initiatives just
Yeah.
for the sake of it?
I
Oh
can
right,
just sit
I need
back
to.
and enjoy it. That's what you get. That's what you get, Sigrun.
Oh,
I'm fast.
suffering.
Why is that with disadvantage? It's supposed to... yeah, it's the same. Okay.
Is
Okay.
this just Stuart?
No, it's not just Strut, but the other...
Okay.
Boy's gonna
that's
die.
the only one that...
Boy's-
Can I have... can I have... Let's just... Sending... Archel, you start.
Okay, I will shout. Everyone step back. Step back, or I will turn into a wolf and kill us all.
What?
Does this do something?
Wait, what? You turn into a wolf, is that what you say?
No, I'm just threatening to turn into a wolf.
Can you hold action, turn into wolf?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can.
But I just want to know if there's any to the goblins.
So you want
Do
to
it.
so you want to use your action to intimidate and your and then hold your bonus action.
Exactly. What do I roll again? Charisma?
Oh right, yeah, charisma.
Come on, please. That's not really good.
Well, they
And-
can't. Maybe they can't really understand you because they're not very fluent in Goblin. Common.
Yeah, Strut definitely sorry. Definitely is not imposed at all. He's just furious that they would get betrayed like that, like this.
Okay.
And I will point out that you have not had your long rest yet.
But I had one wild shape left, I think.
What was I on?
Yeah, really.
I was on full. I was on full because I used hit dice.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Sigrun, were you on full?
Oh, but I don't have any shields.
And yeah. So Archel, you intimidate goblins. The Strut is going to charge forward. So
Yes, save me.
Save me, my love.
Oh, Oscar.
Oscar.
and they're going to attack the...
Oh god. We're all gonna die.
I'm not even the one holding the stick.
Okay, so that's one hit for 8 from those 3. And
Please don't die.
I was picking up Yig, so I'm probably like.
yeah, the Kyra,
Yeah.
you hear the... Oh, sorry, that's only one. Okay,
Wait,
so
shouldn't I
you
be-
hear the... What?
Sorry, then shouldn't I be on the other side of it? If I ran up to her?
You can decide from which direction.
I would like to be on the other side then, yes.
Okay.
Ah!
Sorry. That was-
too many people. Oh god! Oh.
Okay, stop making such a fuss about that. You hear this distinct twang of a bow, and it just scratches you for 3, Archel.
Me?
Yeah?
Oh god. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. Okay, I'm at 18 health.
Oh wow.
The Kyra.
Which one's Strut?
Strut will be this guy.
Everyone has.
Okay. So they've fired 1 arrow so
Yeah,
far.
this guy has fired an arrow.
Okay.
Technically, you can't
Right.
see this guy yet.
Okay, I've drawn my hand crossbow. I'm going to point it at this goblin's head. Oh no!
Which
I
goblin's
can't
head?
I can't do that. This goblin's head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout, "Everybody, be cool!"
Oh god.
Everybody chill.
Everybody, be cool. Hey, you! Guy who shouts a lot and says things. And I'm talking to Strut because I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Make everyone stand down, and we'll back out of here like nothing ever happened. You dig?
He does not dig.
Alright, I would like to hold action, shoot this goblin in the back of his head if any other goblin makes an attack.
Okay, Sigrun.
You are all dead. Please, all of them make a wisdom saving throw.
Me too?
No, no, all the goblins.
Okay.
Me too?
No, you're asleep.
Yes, you too.
Me too!
No.
Everyone stop saying
Oh, that's nice.
wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Versus what?
Versus 12.
12.
Be
Do I have to
frightened.
make...
Strut makes
Do I
it,
have a-
and
I'm-
this guy makes it.
Strut is the man.
Just gonna die a very horrible painful death.
And so yeah, what does it look like when your presence?
It looks like almost like a spirit version of me, like rises up from my body. It looks much larger than me, so like rises up above me, and sort of like just exudes this aura of terror.
Yeah, I need to.
I'm not awake to see this.
What is a good terror? That's
I am, and I think it's creepy.
yeah,
We can tell her later.
yeah. This is not how I intended this session to go. RTL.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
So since everyone is freaking out, I'm gonna turn into wolf.
I will point out that you are quite cramped where you are.
That's okay, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna attack.
The thing is, you can't occupy the space. Oh wait, is the direwolf large?
Yes, it's
Yes.
large.
Ah, then you can, because the goblin is small.
Small. Yes.
Small.
I become direwolf.
Giant
Yeah.
direwolf materializes next to me. Ah!
Oh god. And
But I will also point out that you can't end your turn in the inside of the Kyra.
That's
Wait,
a
so-
sentence I would never thought I would hear.
Inside of the space that the Kyra occupies.
Inside of Dakar, got it.
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
And where could I stand instead?
I mean, it does.
If I like move to over the other side of the.
Oh, you, I
Then
mean,
we have
over
space.
here is fine, but
Yeah,
you're going to
so I
take
don't know.
one attack of opportunity. But you can make your attack first and then move, or
Yeah, I wanna attack the guy left.
yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
He has
I've got my
disadvantage.
crossbow. I've got my crossbow pointed at his head.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright, I forgot that. Then I'm gonna attack the.
this one.
Yes, and I get my pack tactics, so I get advantage.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just roll 2 times so it doesn't thing. +5, I think, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus
+5.
5.
So I'm gonna roll the first time. And I'm gonna roll the second time.
Boy.
Oh!
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Lord.
That's probably
She
a,
coming. Oh lord, she coming.
So I do the
Right.
bite attack that is...
4d6
4
4d6
46.
plus 3.
plus 3. Okay. 4. Roll 4d6 plus 3, not plus 6.
No,
Okay.
it only doubles your dice.
Okay. Ew, the
Oh
one thing.
lord.
Oh,
He takes 15 damage and has to do a strength saving throw
If he's still alive.
Unless if he's still alive.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not.
he's
What,
dead.
what goblin? Like, you chew
Yeah.
through his body and that goblin is dead.
I completely maul him. Okay.
Yeah,
So then I guess I have space now.
I think you
Yeah,
still have to, yeah.
but you can, move in there. That's fine.
Okay.
What was the trigger for the crossbow? Okay.
If a goblin makes an attack.
Okay, well, roll. Do
Is he gonna attack the opportunity?
yeah. What attack?
Do I get...
Yeah, you get
Oh.
They're going to attack Sigrun.
Oh, okay, alright. Do I get any bonuses for having pointed my crossbow at the back of his head?
No.
That one has disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured not, but... it would have been nice.
Oh.
It's sneak
Oh.
attack. It's sneak attack, though.
He takes
Is
it
it?
to the brain.
Wow!
What?
That is 3 ones in a row.
Don't listen. I've had like 5,
Give up.
6 months today already.
I give up.
Oh god.
So he's quite seriously injured. However,
Yeah. Should be more, though, shouldn't he? Really?
however, Stroke gets in a very nice hit again for 8 on Sigrun.
Go, Stuart! Yay!
And, oh right, 2 arrows also fly. That's a miss and a miss, and it's the Kyra. The arrows
Okay,
just fly. One arrow flies out and one crashes.
One arrow
into
flies out, clips him in the side of the head, doesn't kill him. I'm like, frick. And then I immediately, like, reload the crossbow. I like, put Higgs down for a moment, reload the hand crossbow and take another shot. Oh.
that would be a miss.
Ah! I immediately curse everything in the universe. Everyone, everything that doesn't exist, everything that does exist, every single god I can think of.
Do you have inspiration, maybe?
And Torm twice. Oh, I do actually, yeah.
Archel, didn't you spend yours?
I didn't. I hit really good on the head.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you hit
yeah, I
really
mean,
good.
you should have your inspirational marked.
Yeah, I do have it. Does that mean I can roll again?
Yeah,
Yes. Please, 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 come on.
that's a hit.
Yeah! I
And
shoot the goblin in the head.
well, the head is pierced by an arrow, by a bolt. My apologies. And
Does it come out of the
and
like an eye socket? Like
no,
don't wanna
it's
know.
more the side of the head into the head. And looking back, people are sort of running out of. Goblins are running out of these two, and just running away.
Okay.
But
Is
only
it an
about.
action to drag Yiggs?
I mean, yes. Well, it would be an action to pick her up.
Would I have had to drop Yiggs to reload my hand crossbow?
Yes, it's two-handed.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's one-handed.
Well,
The hand crossbow.
Well, to reload it, you still need both hands.
yeah.
Why can I dual wield it then? Like it makes sense, but I can dual wield it.
Because you use one hand to hold it and the other hand to cock it. That's why you need both hands, but you can cock it while holding the other cross.
But it doesn't specifically say I need.
Okay, Takara, no.
Okay. That's
It's
no
going to-
fun, but okay. I will. I will. Oh hell! In for a penny, in for a pound. I will shoot that goblin in the head. I will then walk menacingly up next to whatever his name is. I've forgotten. Strup.
It's true.
While menacingly also reloading my hand crossbow.
this image in my head will give me nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good job you're unconscious.
The guy who hit me twice,
Yeah. Strult.
I stab him. Does that hit?
No,
It does
please
not.
Oh,
You're such a badass!
don't kill my future husband, please.
He's unkillable. Oh my.
He's an immortal.
Okay, think that's... Oh,
That's
there.
it. You're already dead.
Archel.
Okay. I will kind of try to pass, or can I still? I think I can still reach it from here, right?
Yeah, you can reach him.
Okay, then I am going to finish him.
I'm looking at it right.
I just say it like that.
called dibs on the strip.
I mean, I can't communicate with you right now, but
That's true. And you also don't know I called dibs.
yeah. So I will attack him, and I will do this with advantage again. Roll 1d plus 5. Ew. Roll 1d20. Just come on. 1d20 plus 5. What? What is that?
Ouch.
Well, 15
Can I
is...
spend?
15 is enough to hit, and I will also point
okay.
out that if you are in the right window, if you hit up, it's going to do the last. It's going to bring up the last thing that you posted, so you don't have to type it multiple times.
If I hit up. Okay.
So if you are typing a message, if you hit the up arrow key, it should bring up
I
the
see.
last
Okay, yeah, it does. It does. Okay.
for future reference.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Well,
so I make
damage.
an attack.
Yeah.
That's 2d6 plus 3.
Oh, don't kill him.
I will. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. How many health do they have?
Well, Sturt is one of the old guard, so he has he's barely standing.
Oi! Don't kill the waifu! The husband!
It looks like we're doing that right now, though.
I will
And he
end
misses
all
with his
time.
sword against Sigrun. But 2 more
Now
arrows.
he's losing his nerve.
Two more,
Oh, Shinderu.
and 2 more arrows fly. Both hit. 1 for 3 and 1 for 4 piercing damage, aimed at Sigrun.
Oh wow, they really want to get rid of her.
Well, too bad I'm still up.
She did do that, channel, that weird freaky channel, but then it'd make herself look like a god of death. So
At this
True.
point, people are going to, try to run out of this, this way.
Is anybody gonna take me with him?
No, they're going to run.
As long as they're only running, I have no problem with it.
Okay.
And Sturt is going to say that is just going to even traitors get treated with death, and Akira.
okay, I having just reloaded my hand crossbow, aim it squarely at Strut's face,
Oh no.
and then I have like a weird flicker of guilt, or I like sort of fade out of some kind of weird bloodlust moment, and I realise that this is a really awful, horribly immoral thing to be doing, and I kind of don't want to be doing it anymore. And I lower the hand crossbow, and I disengage, and I walk back here, and I start kind of like shepherding all of the little goblin children out of the cave, and making sure that Sigrun doesn't smack any of them with their greatsword.
Finally! Somebody! Oh boy.
You could have killed him. Oh my god. Gonna kill us now. Is it my turn?
No, it's Sigrun's turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that guy, he's still up.
Barely, but yes.
Stab.
Oh no! Oh, you killed my future husband. I will never forgive you for this.
I wince a little.
Sigrun, you have the honors of describing this clear kill on Strauss.
So, okay, So he is smaller than me, but like I do like a thrusting attack downwards, but I slightly overestimate the force I needed. So I thrust, and I thrust through him into the ground.
Oh, big wins for me.
Oh boy.
Wait, I still want to move a bit.
Yeah, sorry.
Are there still people coming out of that cave?
No, they've run away. They've run away. Basically, the only ones still left are these two. The rest have,
Okay, then-
the rest have run away, run past you.
Then I will... Wait a minute. Then I will like move back here somewhere.
Okay.
So that they
Everyone's
don't
leaving me
kill
alone.
I'm on 2 HP, man.
RTN?
Good.
Started this.
Okay, so I will. Can you move me over to the one, like ahead of me, not right of me, but
That
ahead
one?
of me? Yes.
Yeah.
I will attack him, I guess, but this time without pack tactics.
Well, let's go for
Oh
attack.
god. I don't wanna die.
Oh,
It's a clear hit.
that's
So
a
that's
big oof.
2d6. 2d6 plus 3. Oh, that's a bad hit.
Yeah, he's still standing. He's he
And he needs
he's
to make.
strength save.
Yeah, I forgot about that last time, sorry.
Yeah, he
Strength
fails.
save with.
I was gonna say last time you just ate their head. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's why didn't.
But I also attacked Stroke, didn't I?
He's dead now, so
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I just. So.
what the hell?
Technical difficulties.
The goblin is going to just drop his shortbow and try to slash with his scimitar against this wolf.
What?
That's
It has
right in front.
14.
That's 23 to hit for 7 slashing.
Ow. Okay, so I'm at 30 health points.
The last one is going to walk out, sort of see that only the wolf. No, I can't. Walk out, see that basically only the wolf is currently attacking something, and he's. Let me measure this. So that's 10, 30. Yeah, so he's then going to just turn, and then he's going to see Sigrun just standing there, and he's going to shoot his bow,
No. No, Sigrun, don't die.
and he misses. The Kyra.
Oh god.
Yeah. Now I want to pick up Yiggs.
You can pick up
dragons.
eggs.
Okay. It's half movement, isn't it?
Yeah, half movement.
So 15. Right? Oh, it's 9 meters. I don't know what the scale
Yeah,
is.
yeah. This is in feet, so
Okay, yeah.
so 15 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start dragging her out, or carrying her out.
So Sigrun, you see the Kyra just picking up eggs and sort of carrying her out woods, and the arrow that flew towards you missed.
I'm gonna rush up. I'm gonna rush up towards him. Because he just attacked me, and yeah.
No,
Gonna
because you hate
swing at him.
goblins.
Ooh.
You swing, you hit, he's bleeding, but he's still standing, barely. Archer.
Right.
I will just go ahead and attack this goblin in front of me again.
You have advantage again because they're prone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just roll 2d20 at once, and then we'll just take the higher one.
Okay. I just was confused because it adds the first one to the second
Yeah,
one
yeah,
or something.
Yeah, but that's definitely a hit. So
Okay.
actually, you don't even need to roll damage because the least you can roll is 3, and that's the amount of hit points he has. So.
And then I will turn around and run over
To where? There?
to the room. Yes, there. And that's my turn. I told them I would do it, but they didn't listen.
He's going to disengage and run away. The Kyra?
Away.
Yeah, I'm still just scrolling out the go.
Yeah, okay. Sigrun, are you going to hunt?
How did he manage to go 35 feet? How did he manage to go 35 feet?
GM Goblin.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. Well then, moving
Dak-
up.
Dak pushes him the last 5 feet. Go run!
Javelin.
Oh god.
I just like put my sword. Wait, like I move my sword. I move my sword, and suddenly my sword just turns into it.
He dead.
Weapons
he
of
did.
Transformer.
He dead.
Oh, that's so horrible because he just like sprints past Dak who's carrying Yiggs, and Dak's like, yeah, run, and then a javelin just goes, and impales him on the floor.
You just slaughtered 5 goblins. Sigrun is a monster.
I win again.
Hey, I only like slaughtered 2.
I think I killed the majority of them.
Well, it was 2. It was 2, 2, and 1. So.
Okay, so is the air clear again?
Yeah, you're out of turn order.
Okay, so
I'm carrying Yiggs to the top of the quarry.
Okay, I mean
Do we want to go away, or do we want to?
WC would be more or less where you are, so you don't have to carry a X far.
I'm just walking into the woods.
I will. Can I turn into Altiel again and tell the Kyra you should probably somehow tie up?
You should probably not hit your friends around the head with a big stick. And then I flicker off as I'm walking away.
I yell after her. Well, not
Yiggs
yell,
in one
shout.
arm.
She was getting us all killed.
I just keep.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she didn't,
keep
but
flicking you off.
It really made a difference. Yeah.
Well, at this point the long rest kicks in.
okay.
Since you had
So
a
we-
fight and it was short and there's no one outside there to fight
Was
you.
it really a fight or was it a massacre?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a battle.
that's slightly more my
Like, for a massacre, you need to have like at least 10 people.
right.
Either way,
Yeah.
you...
I'm vanishing into the woods with you.
Okay, and WC or not?
No, I'm leaving WC.
Okay. And the other two?
Oh boy, we're gonna be in trouble. Sigrun, we're gonna be in trouble.
Should we stay in the cave, or should we seek somewhere else?
We should maybe hide somewhere near the cave, because first of all, if X comes back and is angry, I don't want to be where I was. Secondly, if the people come back and are angry, I don't want.
That's a fair
So
point.
yeah,
We're gonna
let's hide somewhere
let's hide somewhere else.
nearby, maybe, but not too close. Oh boy, what has happened in the session?
Okay.
Can I roll to find a really nice, beautiful scenic spot? Like somewhere with like a nice view or just some nice natural light, nice plants around.
Yeah, roll if you have it, roll survival. Yeah, you can find
not bad.
find a decent spot. Here it's a little bit too much forest to really get a good view on on the mountains.
I see a bit of mountain, like a bit.
You see the tops peek out, especially once you climb a little, and you can find a decent spot. The others. Question mark. Do you follow the Cairo or do you go off somewhere else?
I think we're gonna stay sort of nearby the Kyra, not with her because Iggs is there, and I don't think she'd be too happy about that. But reasonably nearby.
Yeah, but also in running away.
You.
Okay. So about an hour and a half passes after you've distanced yourself a little from the quarry. Iggs, you wake up,
Oh god.
and well, the
Yeah,
Kyra
but
describe
you
describe the
remember.
scene.
You are in a lovely, beautiful, scenic area, some mountains and some nice trees, and you're laying down in the sun, in a little patch of sun, and the Decker is sitting next to you, just hanging out with a skull. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a wake up and sit up, rub my head, and
Iggs, I will also point out quickly that you do have the full rest.
Yeah.
Continue on.
Hey. Thank map. Wow. Nice. I will stand up and sit up and rub my head and see the Kyra. And I will ask, what happened? Why?
I'm just gonna shake my head
Why
and look really bad.
are they dead?
I'll hold up 5 fingers.
Did you kill anyone?
I lower 4 fingers. I look quite ashamed.
Listen, I will stand up and go over to her and pull out the little letter I've been writing. It has a little seal, like it's probably sealed, because I have like a ring. It's even in my inventory. It's a canon thing that I have a signet ring, and I will hand it to her and say, if you're by any chance heading to my former clan at some point, there is a guy. His name is Otik Wildwell. I want you to give him this letter. He's easily recognized, like he has really cool tattoos on his chest and stuff. He's really handsome. Yeah, I'm just... This letter is enchanted, by the way. If you open this, I will know. So don't hack and open it. Don't read it, don't open it. Just, if you happen to come across there, make sure he gets it.
Where are you going?
Where's Sigrun?
A shrug.
How many did, was it really her idea?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm only here because
Mm.
you and Sigrun wanted to go to the mountain. Well, I like the mountains, but you were both looking for something. I was just kind of tagging along, helping out.
I won't. I don't want to see Sigrun ever again in my entire life.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's. I will leave.
Where are you going?
I will. No, not like I'm leaving right now, but I say that I will leave. If you've killed, if Sigrun and Archie killed all the people who were capable of protecting this little group, I should go back.
What, and you think you're gonna go do that alone?
Yeah.
Well, then you're a big dumb idiot. And I stop following you.
What? You do what?
You're not going off over there to go get yourself killed and then become some kind, or get yourself killed / become evil overlord empress of all the goblin people. We have a deal. That happens to you, I get to kill you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I promise you, I won't become an evil goblin overlord yet. And if I do, you can come around and kill me. I mean, you can try, because I would have a really huge goblin army by then.
I mean, yeah, but
But
you wouldn't see me coming. I'd be hidden in the shadows, and
yeah, that is true. You're pretty good at it.
I can't tell if that's
Yeah.
sarcasm or not.
Anyway, I will. They're just women and kids. Besides, maybe Sigrun would decide to come back and slaughter all of them. I wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled at that prospect. Or at the...
But I count on you to at least try to talk some sense into her.
You think someone could talk sense into Sigrun?
Yeah, sure. That's a good appointment. Anyway, I will, I guess. I will leave. But before I just... when I first offered you an eyeball, you said that this isn't really a human elf thing. Stuff. And you said it's kind of like, yeah, humans have like friendship bracelets. And I've been working on something, and I will pull out a little bracelet. It's made from leather straps.
No!
And in the middle, like in the center, there's like a it looks like a metal spike. And if you look closely, it looks like it had been broken off from something. And from a necklace, there's one spike missing by default, but now there are two spikes missing. And I will hand it over. So it's the centerpiece is a spike from my clan necklace, and I will hand it to the carrier. I don't know. It's kind of not really well made, because I'm really not good at this. Like I kind of always botched knitting lessons in the clan, so I'm not very crafty. But yeah.
And Dakara's gonna pull her her face cover mask thing up a little bit more. like inside, like it's been slipping. She pulls it up a little bit more and sniffs, and is like, you know, we could just kill Sigrun.
Yeah,
shoot her in the head. Just
we both know that this is not going to happen. And please don't do this. Please don't try. So give the Kyra the letter and the friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
And I'll pull her into a hug.
I don't want you to go.
I don't want to either. Really. I really can't stand this monster of a humanity. If I ever see her ever again, I think I would really try to kill her, even though it would probably kill me. I think there's something better for me than dying in a fight which I don't even stand a chance in. I try my best to, make sure that those poor swords from the playground don't die.
Be safe.
Safe. And may the great old one spare you.
It's really ominous.
That's like how goblins say goodbye. So
It's kind of cool.
I'll give her a little face head rub and go off to the. I think do I know where to go? I would just.
Well, you would be able to see the mountain, so you would have at least somewhat frame of reference. The thing you don't know is in which direction Sigrun is.
I will go towards the quarry to see if there are goblins around.
Yeah, but it's not going to be a problem for you to decide on a direction where, avoiding Sigrun is not the problem here.
Yeah, okay. I will avoid Sigrun at all costs.
Yeah. And, well, I think it's a pretty good time to end with Iggs walking away. My heart.
I was not ready for that!
I will pull an Ashley Johnson on you all. Like, I won't be gone, but it will be, life can sometimes gives you more tasks in real life that you can.
Those are
you know.
consequences I expected.
Oh boy, that was harsh. That was.
I know we said we wanted more in-character role-playing, but come on, guys. Eve. My heart.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
What now, though?
Huh? Yeah,
What
Well-
is Luca do now?
I'm out!
Yeah, Iggs is not going to be with the party anymore. So I think at this point,
It ruins my plan to sneak after her.
yeah, I mean, at this point we've ended the session. We are out of the session, so now we can have a. So I'm just going to end the stream here because I don't think my heart can take it. So yeah. Talk about Torm and Conditions apply.
I'm not okay with these conditions.
Oh,
I didn't read the small print.
I planned this so carefully.